what we see here in front of us is a printing press, and the printing press was invented by Johannes Gutenberg, and this changed the world. Before Gutenberg invented the printing press in the 1400s, that's the 15th century, if you wanted a book you had to pay a slave to write it out for you, and books were very, very expensive, and only extremely wealthy people owned libraries of books. And so there were not very many libraries in the world, because every single book had to be written out by hand. So Gutenberg invented what we call movable type, and we're going to describe it here. Nowadays it's been taken over by other forms of printing, but it's still used sometimes for fancy wedding invitations, etc. But it's not really used for printing books anymore. We don't do it this way. It's too time consuming and too slow. So the person who does this is called a typographer, and this man here has got a huge number of boxes in front of him, and in these boxes he's got little metal pieces with the letters of the alphabet on them and different types of typefaces, and he takes them out one by one according to the copy which he has, and he's fastened the copy in front of him here where he can see it, so he knows which letters he needs. And he composes words using a composing stick until he's made a line of type. So he lays out all the words to make a line of type. And then he puts these in a thing called a galley until he's made a whole page of type. And then these are put into a form and locked up here in iron cases, so that the letters can't drop out, so it's all kept tight together. And then he inks them up and puts it under a press with a piece of paper on top. The pressman here is beating printer's ink over the letters using balls of fabric, and this ink is very thick and sticky, and it's then put under the press, and the press is pushed down onto it with this bar here, and that then the paper then takes an impression, and afterwards the paper is taken out of the press, it's hung up to dry, and then it's either used by itself as a sheet of paper with the writing on it, and this was a very busy place. It employed lots and lots of people. Nowadays this is all done by computers, and the artist's name, we finally find his name, Abraham von Werf, drew this picture.